only constant, especially when it comes to innovation. The way we design, make, and use products is rapidly changing. Forge is an initiative to accelerate a cloud-connected ecosystem. It invites innovators to build services that turn today's disconnected technologies into highly connected, personalized experiences, and helps developers build new businesses in the changing manufacturing landscape. Forge lets us transform the future of making things together. This is Forge.
Making your game successful means making your game stand out in both terms of gameplay and visual style. And in Stingray, you have a powerful new rendering system that can deliver superb visual fidelity. Stingray's renderer uses physically based shading to make sure your materials look great and mimic the appearance of textures and surfaces you'd see in the real world. You can create stunning lighting effects in Stingray, which has a high-performance system for lighting and real-time reflection effects. You can also use our Beast global illumination tools to bake realistic-looking lighting and shadows to give your game a great look with less performance impact. Create advanced particles, such as lit particle effects with dynamic shadows, quickly and easily to add the ambiance your game levels require. Stingray also offers easy-to-use post-processed visual effects. Effects like depth of field, motion blur, lens distortion and lens dirt, chromatic aberration, and many more help add the finishing touches to your game. Regardless of what kind of game you're making, Stingray can help you bring it to life and make sure it looks amazing.
Hi, I'm Lynn Allen, Autodesk Technical Evangelist. You may know me from AutoCAD, but today I'm talking about BIM, Building Information Modeling, and specifically about its value as a business process and what that means to you. I'm assuming that you've heard of BIM. If not, I can direct you to a lot of great information. It's very important for you to understand that BIM isn't software. It's a process. And Autodesk Revit software is not BIM. Revit is a tool for BIM. The BIM process involves creating and using an intelligent 3D model to communicate and make informed project decisions. Did you know that globally, as BIM adoption increases, the use of digital models for virtual design, construction, and collaboration is becoming the standard? Governments, organizations, and owners around the world are actually mandating BIM for new building projects. It's predicted that within 2 years, 50% of all RFPs in the AEC industry will require BIM. So if you have not established BIM expertise, you'll have to win twice as many non-BIM RFPs just to maintain the same level of business. The writing is on the wall. The AEC industry is moving to BIM. So why is BIM so popular? Let me give you a few reasons. BIM helps eliminate clashes before they happen. BIM leads to an increase in prefabrication, and let's face it, fabrication is always cheaper and safer in the shop than on the job site. You can perform energy, structural, construction, and environmental analysis on a BIM model. You can conduct more accurate scheduling, cost estimation, and quantification, all adding up to cost and time savings. You can easily do amazing 3D visualizations in BIM, resulting in better multi-party communication and understanding. And what's the benefit to you? Quite simply, after the learning curve, you will get your job done faster. And adding BIM to your resume will make you more marketable and valuable in the future. And who wouldn't want that? So what's your next step? Autodesk is ready to help with resources and tools to help you learn BIM and even help your firm plan a BIM pilot. So what are you waiting for? Get started with BIM today.
First, there was pencil and paper. Then came the lines, arcs, and circles of CAD, which transformed labor-intensive drafting into efficient electronic documentation. And then CAD went 3D. And now it's all about BIM. What is BIM? BIM is an intelligent, model-based process for planning, designing, building, and managing buildings and infrastructure. BIM creates more than just digital 2D or 3D models. BIM models use objects that have intelligence, geometry, and data. If a model element is changed, BIM software coordinates the change in all views that display that element, because they are all views of the same underlying information. Architects, structural engineers, contractors can work more collaboratively, accessing and updating the design, and the information is captured in the model and remains consistent and coordinated. But what makes BIM really exciting is what you can do with all that information in the model. The power of BIM lies in the information. At any point in the life cycle of the project, the information is there, accurate to help reduce time-consuming errors and rework, accessible from virtually anywhere at any time by all the project stakeholders, and actionable to help inform your decision-making with simulation and analysis. BIM helps everyone working on a project to coordinate and communicate seamlessly. With all project team members working on the same building information model, knowledge transfer is streamlined. This leads to improved accuracy and reduced rework. BIM helps to convey design intent from the office to the field, reducing change orders and field coordination problems. BIM solutions from Autodesk form a comprehensive portfolio of tools that help you capture more value for every phase of your work.
The story begins in 1982 when Autodesk is founded. That same year, the company introduces AutoCAD, the first software of its kind to run on non-proprietary hardware, the PC, and in doing so, facilitates the use of CAD in the building and other AEC industries. Year after year, Autodesk has continued to develop solutions that allow interoperability. In 1988, Autodesk develops DXF, an open file format, and makes it accessible to everyone. DXF is an early industry standard for CAD data exchange. In 1996, Autodesk is a founding member of the International Alliance for Interoperability, which became Building Smart International in 2008. Building Smart International defines OpenBeam as a collaborative approach based on open standards and workflows, such as IFC. In 2002, Autodesk acquires Revit and begins developing the Building Smart's certified IFC data exchange format into Revit. 2010, Autodesk adds the STL export in Revit to allow 3D printing capabilities, and the STL plugin is brought to the open source community. 2011, the IFC Import-Export Toolkit for Revit is made available to the open source community. Autodesk is the only one with this approach. In 2013, the IFC standard is integrated into the cloud solutions such as A360 and BIM 360. 2014, IFC4 is released and is integrated into Revit right away. 2016, Autodesk implements IFC in its product design solution, Inventor, enabling building product manufacturers to take part in the BIM process. Today, Autodesk has 14 total software offerings and collaborative platforms that support IFC. This provides project teams with a broad range of multidiscipline data sharing through open BIM procedures. In 30 years of innovation and sharing, Autodesk continues to create solutions that enable open collaboration between professionals.